What's happening? People, 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 and welcome to Absolute Anarchy, the series where we're going to be combining the chaotic side of Minecraft Anarchy servers with, of course, the relaxation of ASMR. Now, if you want to come and join the server and play alongside myself and other players and other ASMR artists, such as the host of the server, ASMR Medic, who I'm sure you've heard of, and also there's the likes of Choosers ASMR and General Purpose ASMR. So why not come and join us and get the anarchy started? As you can see on screen, the domain name is asmranarchy.mc.gg. I'll also pop a link to the ASMR Medic's video of his first introduction. Now, let's get started. Okay, so I'm nearly dead already. I've gathered some quick basics. I'm on half a heart. So if I'm dead in a minute, wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so as well, if you may have seen that, we've actually got a hacked client, because if you can't beat them, join them. But realistically, the only thing I'm using it for is this, which is so cool. You can literally just like fly about outside of your body, which is sick, and then go back to it. Because I've got X-ray, but this doesn't work because I've got Optifine on. So basically all I can use is that. So I'm gonna get started on trying to make some moves and getting out into the wild. But obviously you guys can't see which direction I go, because I will die otherwise. Probably gonna die either way. Okay, so we've escaped spawn, which wasn't too difficult, to be honest, because the server's not been active for too long now. As you can see, we've got a lot of iron going. Well, I say a lot, we've got a bit of iron now. Because I've not got X-ray, we're gonna use this free cam to just try and explore around. We may as well use the hacks if we've got 'em. Now there's a little quarry here, so I think the best bet is probably come down here and explore this bit. So I think as soon as this iron's done, I'm gonna get gated up on some iron armour, and we're gonna head straight down there and hopefully find some diamonds or just improve. Okay, so this is where we headed to the quarry now. I came straight out and straight away I found some diamonds, but they were all the way down there, so we had to try and make our way over, well, to the bottom of this. But I think I personally underestimated how powerful mobs can be, so I thought we'll just have a stroll down, we'll get them easily, and then realise that these skeletons are absolute animals. Right, so at this point I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought the best option was going to be to jump down and fight them. But once you stop fighting and you don't commit, that's it, it's over for you. So luckily we managed to get ourselves boxed up. Don't wait, oh wait, it's like dead. We've only just started and we're dead. Now, am I going to find my way back over there? I've not a clue. Luckily, I remembered roughly what way I went, and there's a little hack which we used to get there really quicker. I'm slowly figuring out all the different hacks with the client, because I've never used a hack client, but this is one of my favourites. Check this out. We can turn into Jesus and just run across water. How helpful is that? So I'm going to be massive disadvantage, so I just decided to go with it now. The only issue I've got is I can't use X-ray, which is like one of the main ones, really. And there's loads of hacks really. You can use like a speed axe and no fall damage and stuff like that, but and the Jesus one, which is my favourite. But yeah, I wanted to keep it as vanilla as possible, but I think I'm going the exact opposite way now, and I'm just gonna go all out and just use every hack. Why not? I never use hacks, and this is very different to what I'm used to playing, but I think there's some more diamonds over there as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so this free cam is so good. But, I mean, if we had X-ray, we'd probably find loads more diamonds because it's so much easier. But, we're gonna come and grab these diamonds now. See, I'm not too sure if the Jesus doesn't let you walk on lava or not. I'm not 100%, and I don't really want to try it just yet until I know I'm like 100% safe and I won't die. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you're on the server, are you using hacks? What hack client are you using? And if you've got any tips, because I've never played an English. I've never played an Anarchy server before. I played factions back in the day, but besides that, I've not played anything close to this really. I'm used to playing a bit more of a chilled version, just building, but let's head back to the top. So, I've come across a spawner now. I debated keeping it, but I thought there's no point, I might as well just destroy it. Then no one else can get some use out of it. But we've got a disc, a name tag. We're just going to get rid of some of our stuff that we don't really need and just sort of take the seeds and stuff, even though we probably won't even need them, to be honest. Because realistically, it's going to get to the point on the server where everyone's just duplicating everything, because pretty sure there's a glitch that you can do that with, so I don't really know too much about that sort of stuff, but I'm sure I'll learn. You guys can maybe teach me, but we'll just obviously scrap all wooden swords and stuff like that and get rid of all that sort of rubbish we don't need. Okay, we've got 6 diamonds at least now. Name tag. We could duplicate the name tags. What have we got? And we got an infinity book out of this chest as well. I forgot about that. That's pretty clutch. So we can just take all that. If you click steal, that just takes all the stuff out of that chest. So not a little bad find there. I've also come across this chest, which broke somehow. I think it's because I had fast break on, and that just basically had some different bits and bobs in it. To be honest, nothing too amazing. I guess it had the Heart of the Sea, which you can use to build like a conduit. I'm pretty sure there may have been even more diamonds than that, because I'm pretty confident I didn't have 9. So as we make our way to the surface, we come across a village which I was praying hadn't been touched, and I wasn't confident it wasn't going to be touched. And because my X-ray doesn't work properly, for some reason it does that when I X-ray, so I could just basically see underwater, which is pretty cool, to be fair. So this village, it didn't have too much, to be honest. We sort of set up our little base quickly, just a little thing to stay over for one night, a little one night stand with the village, and we just basically got a furnace, all that sort of stuff, got some stuff cooking, some food, because we was about to make our long journey to go and find a spot to build our first little setup. So grabbed all the hay so we could make all the wheat, get all the bread we needed, but there was loads more bread and stuff, so I was basically prioritising food, because in this mode for some reason, well it's not, it's because we're in hard mode I think, the food level just dies down so quickly, it's unbelievable. So we basically got all that cooking, and we were pretty much ready to get going, so I got everything we needed, and we made our start out into the wild. So the next part of the video, the footage actually got corrupted, so I'm going to give you So I sprinted out into the wilderness, thousands and thousands of blocks out, so don't try and follow me. I then found myself a big tall tree and built a little house up there with a bed, a crafting table, and eventually got myself an ender chest. Yes, this is moving quite fast. And then we headed to the nether. I know, this could have been an episode in itself. Damn PC. Okay, so now we're in the nether, and yes, I am walking on lava because apparently you can do that. I figured that out with the Jesus hack. I thought it was just water because I didn't realise Jesus could walk on lava, but now we know. And you can see the big glowing thing on the screen. That's basically another one that we've got called /search. Basically, you can search for any block and it'll just highlight it in big multicoloured whatever you'd call that. So we've got our nether portal. No, what? Nether fortress, which we need to get blaze rods. That's our main task here. So we're gonna grab the blaze rods and get the hell out of here because I am not good at this game, so I will die. Do be warned that the gameplay that you're gonna watch is absolutely magnificent. PvP skills at its finest. Although I have got a kill aura, so I can just basically kill anything without doing anything. So we headed up here, and of course there's wither skeletons and everything around. So I was trying to be a little bit more cautious than usual. So taking a little step back, the whole reason we came to the nether was to kill the blazes so that we could get the ender chest. So I just needed the blaze rods, and also at this point I'd sort of given up on shaders, so hopefully it doesn't make too much of a difference because I thought X-ray was too good to miss out on, really, because you can see we could see some Asian debris right next to us. Probably wouldn't have seen that before. So once we'd got everything we'd got, it was time to get the hell out of here. I know there's 007 there saying that check out spawn. I think he's destroyed it. So let's jump. Oh, it seems we're dying. Why don't we mine into the side so all our stuff doesn't go into the lava? Yeah, that's a good idea, right? Oh wait, you just happened to mine where the lava went. At this point, you can probably imagine that I'm quite upset because I had the Jesus hack on, and for some reason when you jump into the lava, well, when I jumped into it then it just didn't work. So that was frustrating. There's my little treehouse, by the way. So I headed straight back to the nether, and this time I wasn't gonna die. We can walk on water. We did it before on lava. Oh, dead again. Brilliant. Okay, third time lucky. This time, what I've learned is you can't jump from a certain height. I think it's like 5 blocks. You can't jump into the lava, but you can still walk on it. It doesn't make any sense. So I was like, oh, can I do it? As it broke? No, it still works, but you just can't jump off something into it. If someone can explain that to me, that would be brilliant, because I haven't got a clue why that happened. So obviously I was sprinting back over to get our, well, everything. Hopefully it hadn't gone. I can see there on the one of the axes, you can see the items that are on the floor, and it looks like all our stuff's still there. So all I'm praying is that the blaze rods are still there at this point. I just want the blaze rods, and would you look at that, the blaze rods aren't there. I mean, at least we got the Asian debris, I suppose. But what are the chances that the place that I mined, well, I say what are the chances, probably pretty high in the nether, surrounded by lava pal. So I'd give up. I didn't want no part of it anymore. I headed back to pretty much the treehouse and down into the cave. I don't care, you guys can see where all this is. I've got a hidden chest at the bottom, so if you want to come and raid me, bring it on, baby. Bring it on, come and get yourself some diamonds. All that stuff right there is what we found off camera, just mining. And now we're back in the nether for the 4th time to get the blaze rods and not die. I know, guys, this is a little bit chaotic, but after all, it is an Anarchy server. So, blaze rods obtained. Now I can finally build an ender chest and put all my good stuff in it, so that when new people come and raid me. By the way, if you see a tree that's differently shaped to all the others, that's my base. Head on up, have a nap, there's a bed up there, do what you will. And obviously down there is where the hidden chest was. I really don't get at this point. This base is like so temporary, so we're going to be heading out very, very soon and meeting up with some people, which I'll tell you about in just a moment. So, finally, we can get this ender chest made. Right, so, finally we can just calm down, take a chill pill, and make our ender chest, because that's all we wanted to do. I was so scared that someone was going to stumble upon me and just kill me when I wasn't ready and just take everything I'd just worked for, because basically the ender chest is probably the most ideal thing you can get really into it. And obviously we need the shulkers, but we'll focus on that in the next episode. For now, let's just live in the present and get this ender chest made and put all that good stuff in the ender chest, so that when all the people come to kill us, we don't get absolutely destroyed and robbed of everything we've ever earned. So at this point I'm just cleaning up everything, because we're getting ready to sort of make a move and start heading to a different base, where we're going to be teaming up with the ASMR medic and Goose. As you can see, medic sent me this message, so I guess he wanted me on the team because I'm an absolute asset. I'm not really, I don't do much, I just whisper into a microphone. I suppose that's good enough to be part of the team. So the faction is called, or whatever you want to call it, the alliance is called 100k kids. I didn't come up with a name. Ask medic. You tell me, I don't have a clue. 100k kids. 100k kids. 100k, 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 100k. 100 sounds better. It's very American, but it does sound better. But like I said, guys, this is where we're sort of set up at the moment. But like I said, we're gonna be heading off into a different direction. So there's my coordinates. Come find me, baby. Grief me. I don't care, because I'll be gone at this point. Or will I? I might even not be. Imagine if you turn up and I'm just there, dead. Brilliant. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the episode, guys. Feel free to come and grief me.